Hey everyone, my name is Olaf, and today I'll show you how to make a three-dimensional heart in Blender using math functions. It's going to be quick and easy, so let's get started. Okay, so start off by clicking X to delete the default cube, and then go up to Blend Render and switch to Cycles Render. And then go up to File, and click User Preferences, and then go to Add-ons. We're going to add the extra objects add-on, such as Search Objects. And then select Add Mesh, Extra Objects, and then click Save User Settings. Then let's go back to the 3D view and start adding the math function. So to add a new object, you need to click Shift+A and then go to Mesh and then Math Functions and click XYZ. And here we have a lot of options for different objects, but we're going to make the heart from scratch. So open the functions, and then you need to copy the function I'm writing in. So the surface of the heart will be created by the X, Y, and Z coordinates that are defined by 3 separate functions for each axis. If you want to learn more about these functions and how they work, I will link to the relevant wiki below. But for now you can just copy what I'm writing and get the exact same result. You don't really have to know what they mean. And after you're done writing down the function, you can just click Enter and you will get the heart shape, as you can see. And now the next step in the tutorial is to make it three-dimensional. And what we're going to start off with is to go into edit mode and then extrude it out on the y-axis. So let's go down and click on the object mode and switch to edit mode. And go to edge select and click E, then Y to extrude it on the y-axis. And then the next step is to extrude one more time and then scale down the extrusion. So click E, then S, then 0 to scale down the extrusion to 0. And then we need to select the other side. So click Numpad 3 to go to the side view, and then Z to go into wireframe view, and then click B to box select. We're going to select the whole side and click E to extrude one more time, and then click S to scale it down, and 0 to scale it down to 0. And there you have the heart shape, and go into the modifier, subdivision surface modifier, and then you get a smoother surface. But we need to increase the amount of subdivisions, so maybe bump it up to 4 or 5 in the render. And then we need to make the object smooth. So go back to object mode, and then click smooth for smooth shading. Okay, so now we have the full 3D object, and now it's time to select the lamp and make it into a sun and add some lighting. So change the size to 1 and then click use nodes and change the strength to 7 to make the light stronger. Click G to grab the sun and R to rotate. And let's select the heart, make a new material and change it from diffuse to glossy, and then change the roughness to about 0.3. Click Shift+Z in the viewport to see what it looks like when it's rendered. And let's make the color red. You can obviously add whatever color you want. And let's go to the background and change it to a darker color. So something like this. And then click Numpad 0 to see through the camera. And then click Shift+F to use the fly cam and move around with W, A, S, and D, just like in a video game. You then left click to confirm the position of the camera. And if you want to see what it looks like, again, click Shift+Z to go into rendered view. And let me just make the background a little bit darker, and I think that looks nice. So let's go into the render settings, use the CPU or the GPU for rendering, and then increase the resolution quality to 100%, and then increase the samples to about 250. Let's go into the denoising as well and select it. Okay, click render to render, and this is what it looks like. I hope you liked the tutorial. I will post a new one next week.